if liberty means anything at all... Oh, sorry, I'm just doing a thing about liberty with George Orwell. Please let me finish my show.
I think we find it look quite disturbing.
I'm sorry?
We find it look quite disturbing, so I don't know what...
Can I please ask you to leave me alone? Please leave me alone, sir. I don't want to be bothered. I want to walk around freely without security bothering me, man.
Has anyone engaged with the company?
Right, that's right.
Sir, please. Come on, man. Come on, man. Thank you.
Really?
What?
Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Anyway, as I was trying to get the Orwell quote without the state apparatus shutting me down, it's not even in focus now. He's ruined my shot. Wait. There you go. How Orwellian. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. Honestly, you should leave me alone, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Of course it's okay. The thing was saying, help, help, G4S driver requires assistance. Call the police. You okay? You cool, yeah? Did you call the police? What? What? Oh no, this is public, it's fine, but are you okay? Do you need the police? Open your window, I can't hear you. Open the window, I can't... You don't want the camera? Well, it's none of your business. I'm sorry, bro. You're here in a van asking for police assistance. I'm the least of your worries. Least of your worries. Idiot. Anyway, look at this nice building.
Well, there's the Emirates Stadium, Highbury. We are almost in London.
Us arriving at King's Cross. So before we head down to the British Museum, I thought I'd show Laura the front of St. Pancras International so that she can have some pancreatic appreciation. Just a random little bar at King's Cross. Oh God, that's me. Very Guggenheim-esque roof here at King's Cross. They put this roof on about 15 years ago, and it does look quite good. So that there, as you see, is the slightly less spectacular version of, well, that's King's Cross you're looking at. And here, pwah, red brick Gothic powerhouse. It's actually someone's apartment in the actual tower block there. Here's a bus for Crouch End, or as the posh O'Loveys call it, Cruchon. You live in Cruchon? We're along the side of St. Pancras here, just letting my viewers enjoy the new London buses, these ones. Electric, brought in by Bojo, Boris Johnson, who is, funnily enough, now our foreign minister. I think so. So, we're on our way to the British Museum. I'm going to show Laura the Elgin statues that we stole from Greece, and every time they ask for them back, we laugh at them.
Finders keepers, mate.
Finders keepers, bro.
Brexit means Brexit.
Speaking of the Elgin marbles, every few years the Egyptian foreign ministry will be like, we want our pharaoh stuff back, and we're like, nah, sorry, bro. As Laura says, finders keepers. Now, the reason we're walking up here, there's a guy, he's done a pink, purple wrap on his McLaren. And it's myself, 17JJ. So can I just ask the people in the audience, is this a classy car or a tacky car? Classy.
He says it's sick.
Sick. Is sick good or bad? Sick is good. Okay, the verdict's out. The Aussies like the pink car. This modernist red brick monstrosity is the official big British library, and it's on Ossulston Street, which is part of the Camden Borough. Some older businesses as we come down Marchmont Street, coming towards Tavistock Place. Judd Books, Golden Laundrette. Next to Golden Laundrette, there's a shower WC facility called Golden Shower. It's very good, actually. I've frequented there. The water's very warm. I love the hanging CCTV camera aesthetic. Okay guys, the lady's getting her Labrador ready to cross the transgender cross here. Careful, it might turn your guide dog gay. Anyway, other people in London have a sense of humor anyway. We were going to try and cross the crossroads here, but I got confused as to who I was, and yeah, we're in London, but London is actually, it identifies as Chernobyl. There's a lady here admiring some art, modern art. Oh, it's just an abandoned mattress lady. So here's the Brunswick Centre, very famous around the world, is quite interesting, almost futuristic, a kind of utopian 1960s architecture. And because it's central London, it's a very much Zone 1 central London, it's maintained, and the people that live here are probably very rich, and it kind of works. It's not too shitty. Focus on the not too. It's still shitty, but it's not too shitty. We passed the burgundy-tiled Russell Square station, getting very close to the British Museum here. Okay guys, don't get too impressed. The Kimpton Fitzroy is London's cheapest hotel, 2-star. Cheapest hotel at rooms for £800 a night, and it's a bit run down because it's so cheap. There is literally a murder of crows. There's at least 20 of them, but these two here have found something nice. Crows are some of the smartest creatures on earth. They actually have grub sticks. They will put sticks with little hooks on them to get grubs out of. They literally make them. Come on, it's a camera. Oh no, they don't trust me. We have arrived. Well, yeah, I saw. My goodness. Laura pointed out, and like, that's a man, baby. Anyway. Just having a look here at these Greco-Roman pillars of the British Museum, even just through the fence here, goes to show you what humans can build if they put their mind to it. If they believe in the future, if they believe in themselves, if they don't succumb to soul-eroding guilt. Oh, I'm sorry that we've built massive civilizations and conquered the whole planet. Turn your guilt into gratitude. Turn that G upside down, guilt to grat. And it's just, you should celebrate it. Things should be glorious. And only the British Empire possessed the charisma of civilizing the savages of the planet. I'm sorry, someone has to say it. The British Museum will not tolerate violence or abuse towards any members of our staff. I've got my Stone Island jacket on because I wanted it to kick off, but I've been warned now, so no. Not allowed. Sorry, guys. 250 years ago, or 200, they're like, oh, King, we're going to build a museum. And he's like, good, if we got all the marbles from all around the world from our conquered tribes. Yep. Should we do it cost effective, save a bit of money? God damn it, no, you bloody middle-class scumbag. We're going to build the most glorious museum the world's ever seen. It's going to remind people of the height of the Greek or Roman empires. Okay, viewers, in this room we have 2,500-year-old Athenian friezes from 500 BC, 700 BC. These were excavated at the Parthenon site on the Acropolis. And this gallery was designed to contain the Parthenon sculptures given to Lord Duveen of Millbank in 1809. And Elgin marbles are around here somewhere. But rather than spending the entire day in the British Museum, and nobody wants that, I'm just going to show you, boom, look at this. 2,500 to 3,000-year-old temples, now on display in London. Rule Britannia. I actually fully support the British keeping all the ancient monuments and relics from our past, because let's be brutally honest, it's probably going to get preserved a lot longer here in the British Museum than it would have done in whichever country we borrowed it from. Okay, it's worth a quick look. In the year 2000, we got a new roof here in the British Museum. Look at that. directly ahead. I thought they were police from a distance, but they are. I can see it's community safety. Bloomsbury Community Safety. As you do. Let's do it. Let's do a drive-by. They're not cops. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Hey, guys. New Oxford Street going towards Soho. Okay, we're at High Holborn and Prince's Circus. Not a fan of the orange and the green. We turn around and you'll start to recognise that we're heading towards the National Portrait Gallery, Trafalgar Square, Nelson's Column, all that good stuff. And it's that way. If I remember correctly, we're near Seven Dials. I recognise these little... It's like a little monument with 7 streets coming off it.
Oh, he's only got 1 foot.
Oh, a mono-legged pigeon. Oh, he can still fly. Rule Britannia, best flag on earth. We created America. They use the same colours, as do the French, because we conquered them so often. This is 7 Dials. It has 7 sundials on it. And if you look around, there's 7 streets that come off 7 Dials. There's a lady with a big fluorescent bodysuit thing. What's going on? Oh, there's some security issue at Fred Perry. Something's going on. Oh, she's got her radio ready. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, that's a good whistle. That's a nice, confident whistle, that one. Oh, we have a police incident. I'm very well, thank you, madam. Thank you.
You're taking pictures for what? Sorry?
I'm sorry, do I have to answer? Why?
I'm just asking you.
Oh, you're asking politely. I'm a YouTuber and I make money off this sort of thing. Thank you. Anyway, it's nice to see there's some plainclothes police keeping us safe. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, madam. Cheers, guys. All the best. Have a good one. You too. Earlham Street, looking onto Neil Street. I think Neil's Yard is around here. Must be. We're dangerously close to Covent Garden and Leicester Square here. And you're thinking, yeah, that's nice, Charlie. James Street, lots of plants. Where are we? You like context? Boom. Covent Garden. Cranbourne Street, heading towards Leicester Square and Trafalgar Square. Leicester Square. A collection of tacky tourism shops and casinos. Heading into Chinatown and Soho, Wardour Street, Lisle Street, Soho Street. It's a big W for Laura and Charlie. Very nice. Gerrard Street. There's an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet for £10 per person. And we're looking at it and it says cash only. What is it with Chinese food and being cash only in this country? Welcome to Shaftesbury Avenue. It's Theatreland. When you think of the West End theatre scene, they mean W1, Shaftesbury Avenue and everything around it. That's what they mean. Innit? Yeah. Here, the Admiral Duncan is a gay bar. And in the 90s, a young, crazy terrorist, we've got to say it how it is, brought a pipe bomb in here and blew up some frequenters. So the queer heritage, 3 people killed, 70 injured by the neo-Nazi nail bomber, 30th of April 1999. I know what I want for Christmas. I'm going to change my whole look. So we're at the gay shop, Prowler Red. Great name. There's a man wearing, he's got a lovely mustache. Anyway, I want to know what the Satisfyer is. It's got the right kind of ergonomic SpaceX Mars rocket shape. And they've put a snowflake on his... and there you go. And is that David Hockney? Thought it was Andy Warhol, but it says David Hockney. Super kawaii. Little photo booth place. Get your friends in the shop, put a little London filter on it. Hey, super kawaii. 6-litre bottle of Belvedere or Ciroc vodka, £450. Or if you don't want to break the bank, you get a 4.5 litre or 3 litre Grey Goose. If you like your French vodka, Grey Goose was Patrick Bateman's favourite vodka in American Psycho. Just off Wardour Street in Soho. It's been like 3 months now. All the theatre equipment on, where are we? Rupert Street. We're at the Gielgud Theatre? Gielgud. And it's like the roadies are getting all the Led Zeppelin tour band equipment stuff. Or whatever. Boyzillion and Brazilian sugaring specials. Bach, sack and krach and snach. Guys, check it. It's a Karl Marx free zone. No Karl Marx around. Allowed. Behind me is very iconic London-y type stuff. And we'll try not to get hit by the Victoria number 38. Boom, London. Although the TDK older ones, it's not iconic anymore because it's just a big telescreen. Oh well. Let's go down Regent Street. What is it with the Angus and other steakhouses in London? These tacky McDonaldized steak restaurants that have dominated the centre. And I lived in London for 7 years. Never went to an Angus steakhouse. And I just don't think anyone other than tourists would frequent it. I don't even know if the steak would be any good. Here you go. Here's another one. Another steak place, but this one's called Happy. And I just get a vibe it's a halal place. Let's just see if my vibe is correct. Is Happy halal? Let's find out. Although it did win the best restaurant in London. No, I think I'm just tripping. Nothing to do with halal. Don't know why I thought that. I walked past and I was like, wow. It's established 1837, TWGT, the finest teas of the world. There's a whole queuing thing to go on, but it looks wonderful. Look at all that golden tea. Darjeeling, Earl Grey, Builder's Tea, 7 sugars. Thanks, love. This is the new Londoner Hotel, and I'm only filming it because I wanted to show my viewers the snow. Can you see the snow? Is it showing on the screen? Yes, you can see the snow. Ho, 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 snow in Soho. Literally. What's really, really cute isn't just the snow, it's seeing all the tourists seeing snow for the very, very first time. I'm going to try and get you some wholesome shots of that. Down the side of Trafalgar Square, there's the National Portrait Gallery and the National Gallery. To hell with it, we're going in. Check out the old fiver from the 80s. Can you see it at the top of the screen? We're going to go towards it. I remember seeing that in my dad's wallet in the 80s. Real money. Anyway, let me show you guys some real aesthetics. Boom. I am inspired. Now, men may not like this, but this is a young Sir Winston Churchill, and this is what peak male performance looks like. He never went to war without 20 crates of brandy, because he's a real man. Charles Darwin. Queen Elizabeth I, known as the Virgin Queen, 1533 till 1603. Now, do you prefer the original or the sequel, Elizabeth II? Here's the famous Queen Mary I, a little bit angrier than Elizabeth, and she's known as Bloody Mary. That's where the drink came from. Something to do with Catholics and Protestants and fighting. She chopped a few heads off, not personally. More White Queen. White Queen in white. There's Horatio Nelson, the top Nelson's column, the big tall thing here in Trafalgar Square, named after a battle. And yeah, it's buskers and tourists and people hanging around. I think there's some protesty stuff up ahead. We'll go and have a look. Have a look at least. It thinks Iran. But it's too late to apologize. It's too late to the Islamic regime in Tehran. It's too late to apologize, you fucking scumbags. Health and safety gone crazy, guys. Greater London Authority. No mounting the lions. They never. I lived in London for many years ago. Here's Nelson's. There never used to be any pathetic sign saying "Don't climb." I wonder if this is because the pro-Palestinians keep climbing all over them and causing trouble and graffitiing them. That's one thing I did not like seeing was pro-Hamas graffiti scrawled on these monuments. Whitehall Place coming along down. No, Whitehall we're on. Looking at some civil servant buildings. This is British government. And we're coming up to Downing Street, which is the seat of power. It's where everyone's favourite politician, Rishi Sunak, lives and works. There's an open door. It says the Parliamentary Council. And it's number 36 Whitehall. Right next to Downing Street, which is where those people are right there. Okay guys, I jumped the gun a bit. It's the Horse Guards parade here with the horses, not Downing Street just yet. Now these horses are famous for biting tourists. Like they get too close. You don't want to stroke that guy. And they have some nice parades in there. I think the armed police begins here. Let's have a look. Wait. Oh, something's happening. There's some horse parade guard type people. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, don't mess with them. They got swords. What do you think? Sword versus the AR-15 that he's got there. Or is that the M4? No, it's an M4 carbine. My God, they're M4 carbines. So we have more household cavalry, I think was the term I was looking for. Wait, is that a horse coming? No, it's a jogger. Joggers, careful. Okay, we're now getting closer to Downing Street. This is the Cabinet Office. So I'm just going to get the plaque, madam, sorry. Cabinet Office, that's where they meet to discuss. And if I understand, it says in their state of vigilance heightened. Cabinet Office, the Cabinet, I guess, is the inner government? Is it? Here's at Downing Street, you can see some official press. Wrong door, boys. Wrong door. Usually there's big crowds here protesting something. But here's the press. Let's see if they're going to go in the right way now. Here we go. 1, 2. There's lots of armed cops. But here's how they get in the real way. Here we go. Did I hear they're here for an interview with Jeremy Hunt? Surely not. He's even... I think they are here for an interview with Jeremy Hunt. They've all got their IDs and their banks checked. He's got his driving license out. Downing Street, SW1.
Okay, bye.
Just walking away from Downing Street and I see these two large battering rams with handles. And we couldn't figure out why would the police keep two big heavy metal battering rams with handles? What are they here to batter? Secretary of State for Scotland, if you can't really see the brass plaque. Secretary of State for Scotland. I've got envy, guys. Mine's tiny. It's huge. We just come off Regent Street. There's a G4S van up ahead that's kicking off, and what's funny, the guy's gone into the van and it's blowing a lot of white smoke, like security defense smoke at the side of it. Let's have a look. What's up, G4S van? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Oh, look, it's smoky in there. It's smoky. The thing was saying, help, help, G4S driver requires assistance. Call the police. You okay? You're cool, yeah? Did you call the police? What? What? Oh, no, this is public, it's fine. But are you okay? Do you need the police? Open your window, I can't hear you. Open the window, I can't. You don't want the camera? Well, it's none of your business. I'm sorry, bro. You're here in the van asking for police assistance. I'm the least of your worries. Least of your worries. Idiot. Anyway, look at this nice building. Beatles fans will know that the Beatles played their last ever live performance on the roof of this building on the 30th of January 1969. And then a few months later, we landed on the moon. Hooray, humanity. Na, 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 na. There you go. Superleggera Aston Martin. Beauty. Oh, they just DB6 obviously designed in an era when you're allowed to be a grown-up without feeling guilty the whole time. Good times will come again, guys. Let's bring them in right now, 2024. Good times with no guilt. I was looking around, seeing a lot of tailors, and of course, we're on Savile Row. Savile Row DB6, Savile Row G4S, and Savile Row where the Beatles performed their last ever live performance on the roof. There's our guy again. And the Royal Academy of Arts is a beautiful building. Bye-bye, G4S. Oh, that's an electric vehicle. Of course it is. House of Burberry. Not Chavi anymore. Good now, allegedly. This is a view on Air Street. Breathe it in. Moulin Rouge, the musical. I like the Ewan McGregor film adaptation where he goes to Paris in search of truth, beauty, freedom, and love. Very cute. The Devonshire pub since 1793. So I'm walking along and I see this very posh office building here in, where are we? Piccadilly Gardens. And it says Eisler Capital, which I would say is, I'd say it's a Manhattan-based hedge fund. It sounds like it. Security guard's looking at me. He's got a very fetching security jacket, which I think is very nice. Look at that staircase. Come on, security guard, take the bait. Big juicy worm on the hook. Big juicy worm. Look, I've even got a big beard today. Might be a terrorist. All right, let the baiting continue. I am a master baiter. Best baits in the West. Nah, he's lost interest. God damn it. This husk, this empty, interiorless husk is Pegasus House here on Piccadilly. Clearly a listed building. We're going to have a look from here, see what it looks like. Okay, here's from the side. Oh, wow, wow. Everything's fake. It's like those shop fronts at Disney World. And every time London workmen, they go digging, they find some archaeological treasure or something. They get some good stuff. Hey guys.
Hello, mate.
How's it going?
The best store.
Where's the handsome guy? Come and present this building site. Come on.
The best store.
We've got almost 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, so you're going to be famous. What's going on here, man? Go on, you're on. Action.
Action.
So, have you found any interesting archaeological stuff down there?
Yes.
Good, man. What have you found?
What did you find, Deepa?
Any like ruins or Roman coins? Any like Viking stuff?
No, really, mate. Roman is good.
Anyway, can you please say to my viewers, not allowed? Can you say not allowed? Say it loud, nice and loud. Not allowed.
Not allowed.
Thank you. Have a good 2024. Hatchard by appointment to His Majesty the King. And there's the back of the Royal... No, that's Burlington Arcade over there. Something to do with the Royal Academy of Arts. But this famous bad boy here is Fortnum and Mason. Probably the poshest, most expensive department store in London. Maybe the world. Who knows? I'm not sure I like the modern art they've slapped on the top there. But true story. During the student fee riots, the student free riots many years ago against David Cameron and that Lib Dem guy, I forget. The students came into Fortnum and Mason's and they smashed stuff up, stole champagne, stole lots of stuff. And I was in there filming them for an early iteration of the Charlie Veitch channel. In fact, you can probably still find the video. And I then got arrested many days later and questioned because many people gave false, absolutely false witness statements saying that they saw Charlie Veitch of the Love Police, megaphone guy, stealing champagne, pocketing silver cutlery. It went nowhere because the Veitch does not steal. The Veitch gathers free photons. And guess what day we've come to have a look at it? Yep, Monday. Thanks. These bloody closed scumbags. The amount of effort I went to walk to this effing bollard. Anyway, there you go. Courtyard. Glockenspiel. Very nice. Danke, danke. The Burlington Arcade. Wow. It's lovely. The Ritz Hotel is over there, but it's just a hotel. Much more fun is Old Bond Street. Old Bond Street, probably the most expensive street in all of London in terms of product. It's all ultra high-end diamonds, jewelry, and watches. And by ultra high-end, we're talking £500,000 watches, etc., etc. For example, here's De Beers. De Beers is the South African diamond company. They withhold a lot of diamonds in their vaults to not release them onto the market at the same time to maintain an artificially high price for diamonds. You can see some that necklace. Probably about, oh, the glass was a bit closer than I thought there. Probably about £1 million for that necklace. Probably. Why not? And we come round Dolce & Gabbana. That's a more cheaper one there, Dolce & Gabbana. There was a armed robbery. I'm going to try and find it. It wasn't this one. One of these ones. This is Bogosian. Look at the size of that jewel. Look at that. Look at that. It's probably glass for all I know. But there was a big armed robbery at one of these diamond dealers down here. I'm going to try and find it for you guys. But it's worth checking out. Cartier. And they're very well-trained security guards. They won't run out onto the shop for a photon gatherer like me. So, from what I know, about 20 years ago, there was an armed robbery. They wore Hollywood quality latex masks, so the people that buzzed them in, all they saw was three middle-class, middle-aged businessmen. There's a lady covering her face, walking past as if I was interested in you self-obsessed, narcissistic main character. And so they got buzzed in, and they pulled out their weapons, threatened the staff. The staff gave over all the diamonds and watches, and it was like about £18 million, which in 2020 prices, that's pretty good going. But you can see, wait, was it Boucheron? I think it might have been Boucheron. It might have been this one. Yeah. This is looking likely. Hey, good man. Friendly. Take note, average security guard. Here's the most expensive store where they suffer armed robberies and they're still friendly-ish. Friendly-ish. Yeah, I've made it in life. I got my Porsche 911 Turbo, and then Abdullah turns up in his Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow and says, "Take your little German piece of shit back to fucking Munich, Hans." Oh, every Dino, every Donna's, every Connor's favourite jacket now. It's not Canada Goose anymore, it's Moncler. They love it. Who can forget Tiffany & Co. Tiffany & Co, that nice aquamarine emerald colour. Still don't serve breakfast though, which is very disappointing. Wait! Maybe it wasn't Boucheron. Maybe the robbery was at Graff. I think it might have been Graff actually, guys. We'll get closer. Look at the size of the Ralph Lauren store. Ralph Lauren's got a big one. Store, I mean. Got a big store. But I think it was Graff. Yeah. This, I think, ladies and gents, is where the armed robbery took place. Or even Van Cleef next door. In fact, they've probably all been armed robberyed. But some of these diamonds will... This will hurt your brain. Oh, the size of that one. Couple £1 million? Why not? But it's nice to know there's lads in Brixton that listen to drill music that will... Not nice to know, it's horrible to know. They'll just machete off that digit. That limb of yours, they will machete that off and take your £2 million ring. Okay, I've had enough of this street, actually. Royal Academy of Arts, Adam Smith, John Locke, Francis Bacon. And that's an interesting pattern, lads. Maybe my pattern recognition is too strong, but that looks... Yeah. It's just twirly. There's nothing to see here, guys. Just twirly. It's all over the building. There's more of it. You like twirlies? Here's some twirlies for you. There you go. Twirlies. Fake phone boxes with a neon SOS next to Ede and Ravenscroft. Saw one in Cambridge, there's one in Edinburgh, and here's the London one. Anyone who lived in London will remember on Burlington Gardens there used to be a Hollister store there. No, it was Abercrombie and Fitch, and they had two topless male models showing off their muscles and pecs and stuff. Oh, look at me! It was very cringe, but the foreign tourists, the girls, they loved it. If you're not a viewer, it's the Apple Temple on Regent Street. Although I hear the iPhone 15, it's okay. It's okay. Bill Gates is, he got jealous of Apple, so now there's actually a Microsoft store. If you need... Ay, caramba, señor, mi nombre es Jesús también. Sí. I don't think Halo's real, guys, but that looks quite fun. It looks like it might be a movable vehicle. It's got Sparko racing seats, everything. Lovely. Check them out, punks. It's the BBC. The Babussa here at Langham Place, at the top of Regent Street. I've never ever videoed around here, and I know that they have a statue by a sculptor who, in his post-mortem diaries, after he died, they revealed his diaries, whilst he was commissioned by the British Broadcasting Corporation, he was also doing some very bad abuse to his young daughters and children, his sons as well. And the worst kind of abuse, yes, the stuff you can't repeat on YouTube. Every few years, a brave man climbs up there and smashes the statue, but today, it looks like they've covered up the statue, which is great. Security guards are looking at me. Should they go up a little bit closer and have a look? Well, ladies and gents, if you pay the TV license, this is the kind of office block in Zone 1 London you're paying for, so that your favourite presenters like Gary Lineker or whoever, or who's that Welsh presenter who had to retire because he was sending messages to a teenage boy. That's the kind of people you support. But if you look around, it's interesting architecture. But 10 points for the security guards for leaving me alone as well. This is the 6 o'clock news with Charles Veach. Your government is run by sociopathic billionaires who visit Epstein Island and laugh at you when you reveal their names online. If liberty means anything at all... Oh, sorry, I'm just doing a thing about liberty with George Orwell. Please let me finish my shot.
I think the front it looked quite disturbing.
I'm sorry?
The front it looked quite disturbing, so I don't know what...
Can I please ask you to leave me alone? Please leave me alone, sir. I don't want to be bothered. I want to walk around freely without security bothering me, man.
Has anyone engaged with the company?
Right, that's right.
Sir, please. Come on, man. Come on, man. Thank you.
Really?
What? Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Anyway, as I was trying to get the Orwell quote without the state apparatus shutting me down, it's not even in focus now. He's ruined my shot. Wait. There you go. How Orwellian. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. Honestly, you should leave me alone, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Of course it's okay. Who remembers a presenter called Wogan? This is Wogan House, just along from the other one with the questionable artist. See that? Shalom, shalom, Am Yisrael Chai. It's the Great Portland Street Synagogue. There you go.